we'll start with the feet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just draw a boot or a sock, right? And so I'm just going to go straight down, and notice how I'm using some of my leftover paper. I'm going to go like that, go down like this. I'll draw a flat bottom, and then I'll draw something that looks like a shoe. Okay, and it'll be able to go right on his foot like that after I cut it out. But I can't just draw one, I need to draw two. And so I'm going to do another one down below here. I'm going to draw a straight line going down, stop, draw a line across. Then I'll make the top of the boot, then go down, and then I'll draw it coming up like that. Okay. Now I can cut these out, and I'll show you what to do next. Again, you can pause the video right now so you can catch up, because again, with cutting, we want to make sure that you take your time to make sure that you are safe. Okay, so I'll cut, oops, maybe we're not able to see that. Okay, I'm cutting the boots out, just like that. Oops, that's already cut. And so I'll cut across here, and then cut across here. Just like that. I'll come up. Just like that. So there's one boot. And then I'll cut my other boot out. Just like that. And we'll come up here. Okay. Just like that. And again, I'll be using the white paper again, so I want to make sure that I put it to the side for now. And so I'm going to flip it over, or flip the boots over to make sure that we don't see any pencil. Just like that. And what I'm going to do, I could use glue again, but I think I'm going to use tape because some of us might not have glue at home. And so I want to show you that you could do this with tape as well. That I could have put tape down and put cotton balls on top. And so I'm going to right now flip over my cloud guy, right? And I'm going to tape it. So I'm going to put the boot on. And remember, I want the clean side to show. And since I have the pencil side, or since I have my cloud guy flipped over, I'm going to want the boot flipped over as well. And so I'm going to put it, the pipe cleaner on top, just like that. Take a piece of tape. I'm going to put that down. Put that piece of tape down just like, oops, just like this. And I might fold that piece of tape over. Okay? Just like that. I'll do the same thing with the other side, making sure the pencil side is up. Okay, go like this. Push that down. Now when I flip it over, we'll be able to see the cloud guy has boots, just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna, with these boots, this will be fun. You'll be able to style his boots in any way that you want. And so that's why we have the pink and black pieces of paper out as well, so I can use those to style the boots if I want. Otherwise, if I don't have that, or I would rather do it with colored pencils, I'm going to have those out as well. And so with my cloud guy, I'm just gonna make some stripes on his socks, right? I think that's what he has in the movie, is just some stripes on his socks. And so I'm not going to do much with mine, but we are super excited to see what you come up with in drawing your cloud guy and what his shoes or boots would look like. And then I guess I'll give him some laces as well. And I'll have his shoes tied like that. Okay, and again, this part you can do whatever you would like. Okay, now there's one last step. We are going to make his eyes, right, and his face. And so one thing that we're going to do first is we are going to just cut out some circles. And so I'm going to use that white paper again. And I'm going to cut out a circle for his eyeballs. If you have googly eyes left at this point, you could use googly eyes as well. That's up to you. And then I'm going to cut out another circle for another eyeball. Just like that. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to show you what the eyeballs would look like. Okay, like that. And now, what I could do, remember the little black dot in the middle of our eyeballs is called a pupil. And we'll see that in the crafts coming. But instead of cutting out a little black dot out of our piece of paper, I'm just going to draw a black dot for the pupil. Okay, and so I'm going to go like that. And this is an option for students at home too. Go like this. Okay, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next with the eyeballs because we're not done with those yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a mouth. And so we're going to kind of just cut out like half of a circle, right, for his mouth. We're going to kind of make it big, and it'll just be half of a circle. Just like that. I'm going to have my mouth look like this, and then I'm going to give him some teeth as well, which would be smaller half circles as well. So I'm going to take my other piece of paper, oops, like this. I'm just going to cut out some smaller half circles. Okay, give them a tooth like that. I'll put it in place in a minute. Give them another tooth like that. I think I'm going to give them 3 teeth. You can do however many teeth you want, but I'm going to do 3. Just like that. Okay, and now he might look a little silly right now because one thing that we don't see, I'm going to put a tooth on the bottom like this. One thing that you don't see is his eyelids, right? And that is why we have the pink piece of paper to cut out another half circle for some eyelids. But I'm going to show you what it would look like if you don't have pink paper and you just have colored pencils or markers. And so what I'm going to do, we haven't glued anything down yet, so that's good. But I'm going to take my eyeball off, and I'm going to just color in his eyeball pink. Now instead, if I wanted, I could use or cut out a half circle in color or of a pink piece of paper and glue that right on top. But I'm gonna go this route instead. And so I'll go like this and have him some pink eyelids. There we go. And now our cloud guy, he has all his pieces, they're just not glued down yet. And so that'll be our last step. I'm going to take my glue again, or if you have tape, you can tape those things down as well. But since I have my glue out, I'm going to put some glue on it, put the eyeball down, and I'm going to push it down right on top of the cotton balls, right? And it'll stick to the cotton balls. Just like that. I'll do it with the other one. Just like that. glue that down. Hold that there for a minute. Or not a minute, but a little bit of time here. And then I'm going to dump my teeth off so that I can glue my mouth down for my cloud guy. And I will plop it on right there. And this is a bigger piece, so I might have to hold this down for a little bit longer. Now we're just about finished. We'll need our teeth put on here. So I'm gonna go grab a little bit of half circle right there. Put that down, just like that. Grab another piece here. Okay, and put that down. Push those both down. Try to get it lined up. And then lastly, one piece right here. Or one tooth right there. Again, you can do as many pieces as you would like, or as many teeth as you would like. You can color the boots in any way that you want. I'll move him up so you can see his boots. Okay. And you can make this cloud guy your own. Be creative with this, as Mrs. Befford and I always say. And we really look forward to see what you guys come up with, how you make your cloud guy look a little different from the ones that we made. So be really creative. We cannot wait to see what you come up with. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, and we'd love to help you out. Have a good day, boys and girls.